this week is going to start with you thinking about your past quite a lot. Okay, you are gonna feel like a little bit nostalgic, okay, and there are gonna be specific aspects of yourself, specific aspects of your past that you're gonna be reminded of, that you're gonna be thinking about, as some kind of achievement that you've had a long time ago. I'm talking about perhaps your childhood, I'm going back all the way towards your childhood. And it's to do with some kind of achievement that you're going to be reminded of, something that meant to you so much, and something that means to you so much as well, my gorgeous Leonie. And this is exactly what you're going to be reminded of. There is a very specific reason that this is actually happening, because this in itself is going to remind you of who you are, how powerful you are, and also where is exactly your strength. But the most importantly, you will be reminded of how powerful you are and what you achieved like a long time ago, and that in itself made you feel so good, so different, and it also made a huge impact on your life. This in itself is going to bring like really beautiful and powerful vibration within, which are going to kind of contribute towards you reflecting on your life from a slightly different angle. This is ever so needed at this stage of your life. Why? Because you are going to have this idea, you're gonna have a remarkable idea, but that particular idea that you're gonna have, this is gonna be big. This idea is gonna be big, okay? But you're also going to realize that you're not going to be able to go for it or do this unless you move on from something really specific, unless you walk away from something. And that in itself is going to be like, oh my God, but baby, you need to do this. You need to go for it, because as soon as you realize what exactly do you need to walk away from, as soon as you do that, you don't even need to make the first move, but as soon as you realize this, and as soon as you take this seriously, as soon as you take this seriously, you need to understand that the very powerful process of manifestation is already going to begin. So the next 10 months are going to be very important for you and very interesting. And this in itself is starting the process of a very powerful manifestation, which is going to become your reality in as little as 10 months. So this is what you need to understand. Very important indeed. And also, my gorgeous Leonie, right at the beginning of this week, when it comes to somebody really specific in your life, somebody who means to you so much, but that particular person is also somebody who made you worried quite a lot, I think that person maybe just lost a little bit, not that they lost a little bit in their head, but you were worried, is everything okay with that person? Do you know what I mean? So you were worrying about somebody really specific, and that it's to do with somebody really troubled. Bless that person's soul, bless that person's heart. You were worrying about this person quite a lot. So this person means to you so much that you are gonna feel so excited and delighted when you hear that that person is actually gonna do something really significant, which is going to contribute to their own life. And this to you is going to mean to you so much. I love you so much for it, because you are going to feel like something really kind of negative has come to an end in somebody else's life, but that means to you so much because that particular person is connected to you quite a lot. So you're going to feel like, oh my God, you want to kind of have a celebration or a party, but also at the same time that person is going to suggest something to you as some kind of a compromise. You should definitely consider this, what that person is going to suggest you, and it's to do with some kind of compromise. And then first of all, you're going to be like almost immediately like a defensive mode, but then Big Mama comes out and just guides you, you know what I mean? And then you're going to realize, you know what, maybe this is not as ridiculous, you know what I mean? So just take this kind of seriously, what this person is going to suggest to you, and it's to do with some kind of compromise that is going to need to be made. And also, my gorgeous Leone, right at the beginning of this week, you know, you are gonna feel, this is brilliant, you need to understand that also some kind of a burden that you've been dealing, something very negative, and some kind of burden, some kind of a problem, some kind of negativity that you've been dealing with, you know, for a while now, for the last like about 11 or 12 months, like at least. Oh my god, something really affected you greatly, and it like slowed you down, and it just made your way of thinking not necessarily dark, but then you were just not as enthusiastic as you should be when you were facing the certain aspects of your life. And lately you may have noticed this, you know. So this is all going to contribute towards you actually now becoming extremely determined in order to kind of like deal with some kind of a burden and some kind of issue. And you will know that the only way to deal with that problem or issue, that burden, something that became a burden, is for you to start something new, and this in itself, it's also to do with you understanding that now is the right time for you to start something new as well. And that's exactly what you're gonna start thinking about. And the more you think about, the more excited you're going to feel. The more you think about it, the more optimistic you're going to feel. The more you think about it, the more you're going to start coming out of your comfort zone. And when that happens, nothing is going to pull you back ever again. By the time you get to at around the midweek, my gorgeous Leone, you are going to find yourself like feeling pretty much so indecisive, like, oh my god, so indecisive. And when you find yourself feeling so indecisive, you need to be strong. You need to be strong. You need to be. You need to put your foot down. You need to be strong. You need to ground yourself. You need to recenter yourself, and you need to follow your intuition, because all this is gonna help you with your focus. You know, all this is gonna help you to what exactly to focus on, and it's all gonna lead towards you. When you find yourself indecisive, what you're gonna need to think about is here. You know, how you can move on with your life. The answer to this indecisiveness, or you trying to make a difficult decision, no baby, no, this is not a difficult decision whatsoever. But the bottom line is, when it comes to you being so indecisive about something, the answer to that is you should move on with your life. You need to look how you can move on with your life towards other things, okay? Towards calmer waters, and towards you know, doing things that you want to do and living your life the way you want to live. So it's not a really difficult decision that you're gonna need to make. When it comes to this difficult decision, the answer to that is you just need to focus on how you can move on with your life. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Leone, it's like, you know, now another thing that I was going to say to you, it's like, this is absolutely remarkable. And now you're gonna find yourself, there is gonna be a very good news which you're gonna have, a really good news, and this is gonna be unexpected, and this is gonna surprise you, and this is going to this is a lot to do with your success and an achievement. This is your own achievement and the direct result of your hard work, my gorgeous Leone. That in itself means that it's not only about a really good message, but it's also about you being able to start with an important plan. Oh my god, this is when everything is gonna start changing in the best possible way. Not only you're gonna start with an important plan here, this means to you so much, this plan here. You're also going to make really important steps towards what? Towards your own happiness, my gorgeous Leone. This is so important, and this is gonna mean to you so much because you've been waiting for this for so long indeed. Okay, my gorgeous Leone, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye.